then there's going to be a child that gets the virus in his close-knit circle. There's going to be a kid. I believe it's going to be a boy. And it could be Baron. Melania, I have never talked about you. It's rare. I think the only time I've ever talked about you is when you wore that stupid coat to go watch Cage Kids. And by the way, bitch, you never did anything about that. Shame on you. However, you really need to get out of Dodge. There's a boy that's going to get affected. I don't know what contract you have with your husband. Break it. Break it. You are not safe, and neither is your poor son. People are going to lose, listen, people are going to lose faith in 45, but not the people that you think. His intimate circle is going to lose faith in him. Hope Hicks. A very powerful general. Old guy with gray hair. And they're going to make a deal with him. There's a deal coming. Because not only can he not get this COVID under control, he's going to lose the election. So they're saying, why don't we do this with you? Let's do this. This is the best way. So, I'm wondering if I'm wondering if they're going to say he has the COVID, particularly if we get closer to the election, like 2 months prior, and he can't govern. I think he's still going to be president, but I think it's going to be his way of saying to everyone, I surrender. I think we should hear this by September, and I think it's going to be like a magic wand. So, I don't think he's going to disappear like Kim Jong-un. I think he is going to, I think they're going to admit that he caught the virus. And the one thing I can tell you that they can say about the virus is that the virus can last forever. There could be permanent damage in your lungs, permanent damage in your throat, and I think that's what they can say without losing face. They're going to say, okay, he got the coronavirus, and he can walk, he can talk, but we're keeping him monitored. Just like, I'm not making sense, but just know this is coming, right? I don't have good medical terms to give you, right? But it's a trick. It's all a trick. Because he is losing the election. He does not want to lose face. I think by the time Biden calls out his VP, I think that's the end of that. And I think the coronavirus is going to be the only thing that saves face with him. He's finally going to use it. He's finally going to say, I got it. And it's going to be many different dynamics as to how they're managing him. But he can still be president as they manage him. Does that make sense? And yet, he's going to lose the election, but this way, he loses it because of COVID. Not because America, white America, turned on him. It's the perfect storm. It's the perfect storm. Use the one thing that you kept lying about and then use it to your advantage. Let's be clear about this. They will never let Pence be president. Let's be clear about that. What I said was they're going to make sure that you all understand he has the COVID, but he is functioning. That's two different things. You can have the COVID and function. Especially the new strand that's out here. The new strand doesn't seem to be taking everybody to the ER, even though in some states the ER is going crazy. All right, give me 5 minutes, babe. So irresponsible of me. All right, first card here, breaking free. Breaking free. Told you. Y'all don't believe me. I love when y'all don't believe me. It's okay. I do what I do, and that's it. Look honestly at the situation. Is he becoming entangled without realizing it? He has the power to break free from a disempowering situation. Are you out of your depth, Trump? Have you become entangled in a difficult situation and feel no way out? No, there's a way to break free from this situation. All it takes is a positive mindset with a sparkling of hope and to admit that you have the COVID. Create a whole plan behind the COVID. You could be entangled in work commitments. This card wants you to know it's okay to say no sometimes. The message also says it's the right time to break free from the psychic cords that are restricting you spiritually or physically. You can do this. All right. This needs no words. He's going to find a way to break free. What about this one? Da, 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 da. Right side up. Attic. I don't know what attic means. What does attic have to do with the president? Attic, attic, attic. Oh, conspicuous consumer, glutton, workaholic, gambler. It's not limited to drugs, alcohol, food, and sex. It helps you to recognize when an external force has more authority over your willpower than your inner spirit. COVID. COVID. Right. Helps you to recognize when any external force has more authority over your willpower than your inner spirit. He cannot win against the COVID. No one can win against the COVID. What you can do is understand that COVID is a whole bitch. If it's a bitch. So what you have to do with the COVID is give her respect.
Right.
That means eat right. That means take the vitamins that I've always suggested. And Instagram, if you don't know, you should get to know. All right? That means exercise. That means take the meds that your doctors are giving you. That means reduce your carbs. Get along with the COVID. That doesn't mean eat McDonald's every day, Mr. President, because you think somebody could poison your food. It means exercise, and that does not include golf. But it doesn't matter. The COVID wins.